Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. And we'll be back to the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Okay, all set to go. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. That's too low. And away we go this afternoon. And that one fouled off. Now a high fly ball out to left center. McCarthy trying to get there. Brings it in. One up, one down.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Christian
Here comes
Yelich.
Christian Yelich. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Gurriel handles the chance. 2 away now. And now it's William
Batting
Contreras.
Third, catcher, William Contreras.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. First offering and it just misses. Contreras, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a foul ball. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Sal Freely clips the corner, and it's 0-1. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. 0-2. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. 2 aboard, 2 outs. That misses the zone. It's 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Out there to center. Lunges, but can't make the catch. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's 1-0. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Next for Milwaukee, Rhys Hoskins. And he takes one right on the black. 0-1.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And we're back. And on the hill here today, Freddie Peralta.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And a foul ball. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Whoa, they threw that one behind him. Ground ball right side. Terang. On to first. One up, one down.
Batting second.
Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Ketel Marte.
Hard hit left side. They get the out on Marte.
Batting third. First baseman Josh Naylor.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
That's towards center. Mitchell gets under it. And that is that. Back here at Chase Field, all set for the start of the inning. Now here is Oliver Dunn. Gallen back to work. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's ripped. Base hit. And a good start to the inning. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. At the plate, Joseph Ortiz. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. That one in there across the letters.
Ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Dunn, the lone runner, stands at third with no outs. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
This is Bryce Terang. Next offering is fouled back. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now he's got a real chance at stranding that leadoff triple.
Yeah, back-to-back strikeouts, and now the scoring probability goes way down, and he's just got to focus, execute a couple more pitches, and can walk back to the dugout and breathe a sigh of relief.
That one fouled off. The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Brewers 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Peralta, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Outside low, gonna count 1 and 2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Thank you.
In the air, right field, Chourio under this one. And there's one down.
Batting 5th, center fielder.
And now it's going to be Jake McCarthy. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a foul out of play. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. That's outside. And the count is 2 and 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Chourio sizes this one up. Out number 2.
Batting 6th, third baseman.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. On the ground to third. Done. Tosses across to first. That's the inning. Nothing doing for Arizona. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Brewers,
Top half of the third
designated
inning.
hitter,
Now it's Christian Yelich. Yelich goes 6 feet 3 inches, 33 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And there's a foul ball. And that's fouled off. And that's in the dirt. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Contreras
That's a ball.
in the box for the second time. One ball, no strikes. That missed by a lot. And now 2-0. Just missed. Here's a 3-0. Foul ball there. Foul ball. High fly ball out to left field. Gurriel has it sized up. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming
Now
over
batting,
instead of staying
the center
closed.
fielder,
If he
Garrett
does
Mitchell.
that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Mitchell stands in now and watches strike one. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2. That one just misses.
2-2 the count.
Ripped to third and picked on a hop. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They lead it 1-0. Back here in the desert, and now the DH, Pavin Smith.
Designated hitter, Pavin Smith.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Outside, and that is ball 1.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gabriel Moreno in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Gabriel Moreno. First pitch just misses. One down, base is empty. That one not close. Now 2-0. Fastball for a strike. Left field. Frelick after it. And there's 2 down.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Geraldo
Now up next for
Perdomo.
Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Good job to fight that one off. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the Diamondbacks down in order. Still behind by a count of 1-0. As we go to the top of the fourth. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Gurriel on the run, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Yo, 1. Fouled off to the right. Oh, 0-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one down the line. Suarez whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Struck out swinging his first time. Outside with a breaking ball.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
2-2 the count.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Dunn stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Two balls, no strikes to count. And another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Close pitch there, but you've got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Ortiz in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Joe Mantiply getting ready to go. Thompson getting loose as well. Dunn, the runner at third. Ortiz at first. 2 out of the inning. In the air, left field, down the line. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Relay throw home. Safe at the plate. It's a 3-run inside the park home run.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting a second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Zach Gallen out of the game, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Ryan
the
Thompson
Diamondbacks.
will take over here.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this Brooklyn has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Back to the top of the order now. And now, Jackson Chourio. 0 for 2 in this one. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. And that's a foul ball. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Two outs. On the ground to third. Suarez throw to first in time. And that'll do it. So they get 3 runs, 2 hits. 1 was a home run. No errors and no one left on. And midway in the 4th, it's the Brewers 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll.
Corbin Carroll.
And that one fouled off.
You know, these D-backs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a miss. Freddie Peralta with the strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Second baseman.
Here's Ketel Marte. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that's outside.
That's out.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the dirt, and it's 2-1. That one missed. Swings through that one.
Well, they've clearly been trying to work him away and to change it up with a good pitch on the inside. Nice execution. That'll definitely keep him honest.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. One down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Josh Naylor.
Now batting,
Fly to center his first time.
Josh Naylor.
And that misses off the outside edge. Two down, nobody on. That one pushed foul. And a ground ball to first. A flip to the pitcher covering. And Arizona is set down 1-2-3. Diamondbacks down quickly. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. New inning getting started. Now the number 2 hitter, Christian Yelich.
For the Brewers, the designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
And that drops in for a strike. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. William Contreras
Catcher,
getting ready
William
to hit.
Contreras.
1 for 2. Check swing, called strike.
0-1.
In the air, right field. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
One ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first. And the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
So 2 down now, and here is Garrett Mitchell. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Whips it to first. And Milwaukee is set down in order. Brewers go down quietly. They lead 4-0. Back here at Chase Field, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Peralta back to work. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, these Diamondbacks, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And the 0-2. On the ground to short, Ortiz. Jump throw across his body, and he's safe at first. That's their first hit of the ball game.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Flied to right his first time. Ball one there.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And another ball.
2-0.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
He swings and fouls one off. Gurriel aboard here at first with nobody out. This to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Slap the other way, foul. Off the mark there. And now it's even 1-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Nick Mears up and loosening in the pen. Hudson also throwing. First and second here, no outs. That one misses, and a count 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And now 2-2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, designated
Pavin
hitter.
Smith, the next to hit.
Pavin
He struck
Smith.
out swinging at his first at bat. Fought off foul.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
That one hammered left field. Freeland going back, makes the catch, gliding out of the warning track.
Now batting, the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Fly to left his first time. Right through there for a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
On the ground to the left, Ortiz. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair.
Now pitching for
We're back,
the
and they make a
Diamondbacks.
change to start the sixth.
Number
The
35.
new pitcher, Joe Mantiply.
Joe Mantiply.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Up now for
Leading off
Milwaukee,
for
Sal
Milwaukee,
Frelick.
left fielder, Sal
Singing, you
Frelick.
gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Fouled off left side.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
The 0-1.
Ball one.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Next offering is in the dirt.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to
Now
describe
batting,
as a
the first
hammer
baseman,
or Uncle
Reese
Charlie, and you
Hoskins.
can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And here is Hoskins, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. Mantiply, in his 5th season, he features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. That misses. 1-1. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Bryce Jarvis up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Graveman also getting ready. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Stays alive. One down, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. And that's outside.
3-2.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be
Now
nibbling
batting,
around the
third
plate as
baseman,
well. I mean,
Oliver
this guy is
Dunn.
just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And a foul ball.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Next offering is fouled back. Pitch in the
Ball
dirt, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Good eye in that
Off the plate.
spot.
Ball 2.
Just off the inside edge.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Into center. McCarthy on the move. Nice grab on the run. 2 down.
You know, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest
Up
gear
next for
and go a long way to track that
shortstop,
one
Joseph
down.
Ortiz.
Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So up next, Joseph Ortiz. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Hoskins off of first with 2 away. They say to win.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Missed
Ball.
inside with the curve. And there's a
Ball 2.
ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Into the outfield, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Now batting, second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. He's already homered in this game. Started to swing, held up. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. On the ground, Perdomo gets it to first. That's out number 3. Brewers strand a couple, but they lead it 4-0. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Movement in the bullpen. Aaron Ashby, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Next offering is in for a strike.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Mitchell gets under it, hauls it in for the out.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning,
Now
anything
batting,
after
the
that, a
right
hitter or
fielder,
two is
Corbin
bonus, but
Carroll.
they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Carroll in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a bouncer to first, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
2 down, bases empty, and now here is Ketel Marte. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Just
Ball 2.
missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off. 2-2. This one in the air. Hoskins moves under it. And that'll do it. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail it here 4-0.
Now pitching.
Now on the
the
mound for the Diamondbacks, Kendall Graveman.
Number 49, Kendall Graveman.
Jackson Chorio up now for the Brewers.
Right fielder,
0 for
Jackson
3.
Chorio.
A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Brewers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And delivers outside.
Out.
And
That's
another
ball
ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
3-0 down.
Aye.
That one misses.
That's out. Ball
So a
4.
leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't
Now
even much to
batting
think
the
about.
designated hitter, Christian
Man
Yelich.
at first. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
One down, base is empty. Pulls that one foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one
ball,
missing
2
inside a
strikes.
sharp slider. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Two outs, base is empty. And the batter now, William Contreras. 1 for 3. And it's fouled away. Two outs. And that drops in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
And they'll do it again. That one outside. Ball one.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one misses. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nobody left for Milwaukee, but they're in front 4-0.
Pitching for
We're
Milwaukee.
back in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the 7th.
52.
Brian Hudson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Josh Naylor
Leading
digs in
off
now.
for the Diamondbacks, first baseman Josh Naylor.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And that is out of play. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting left fielder.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Gurriel Jr.
Right through there for a strike. Inside, and it's 1-1. And that's in for a strike. The Diamondbacks down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over it.
Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. Just missed. Man at first, one away. Grounder might be 2. Flips it. There's
Out.
1 to first. Not in time. Great effort there. So it's their last chance in this one. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Eugenio Suarez. First pitch misses. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. That one drilled left field and foul ball. One strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball.